Macbeth! Hail to thee! Thane of Glamis, Thane of Cawdor, he shall be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? In the name of truth, are you fantastical, or that indeed which you outwardly show? My noble partner you greet with present grace and great prediction, of noble having and royal hopes that he seems wrapped withal. To me you speak not. If you can see into the future, and tell which grains will grow and which will not, speak then to me, who neither begs nor fears your favors nor your hate.
I have never seen a day so foul and so fair.
Hail!
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 Lesser than Macbeth, and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, but thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Speak now, what art thou?
Hail!
The earth is bubble as the water hath. Whither are they vanished?
Now you imperfect speakers, tell me more. I am Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives on, a prosperous gentleman. From whence do you give me this strange intelligence?
Were such things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten upon the insane root which does take the reason prisoner?
Into the air and what seemed melted as breath, the wind would they have stayed.
You shall be king.
Your children shall be kings. Reading a letter. They met me in the day of success, and I learned by the perfectest report that they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves into air, which they vanished. While I stood in wrath, in the wonder of it came missives from the king, who all hailed me, Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these bearded sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming of time. With hail, king, thou shalt be. This I have thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing. By being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee, lay it to thy heart, and farewell.
Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. And yet I do fear thy nature. It's too full of the milk of human kindness. Hie thee hither, so that I may pour my spirit into thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have crowned thee withal.
The king comes here tonight.
You are mad to say it. Is not your master with him, who, if it were so, would have warned me for preparations?
So please you, our Thane is coming tonight. One of my fellows had the speed of him, who, almost dead for breath, had scarcely enough to make up his message.
How now, what news?
He has almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
Know you not he has?
We will proceed no further in this business.
Was the hope drunk wherein you left itself? And hath it slept since?
Prithee, peace. I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break the center purse to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man.
If we shall fail.
We fail?
How goes the night, boy?
The moon is down, and I've not heard the clock.
And she goes down at 12.
I take this later, sir.
Hold, take my sword. There's husbandry in heaven. Their candles are all out. Take thee that too. A heavy summons lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Merciful powers, restrain in me the cursed thoughts that nature gives way to in repose. Give me my sword. Who's there?
A friend.
What, sir, not yet at rest? The king's abed. He hath been an unusual pleasure today, and sent forth great largesse to your offices. This diamond greets your wife withal by the name of most kind hostess, and shut up in measureless content.
Being unprepared, our will became the servant to defect, which else should free have wrought.
All's well. I dreamt last night of the three rude sisters. To you they have chosen truth.
I think not of them, yet when we can entreat an hour to serve upon it, we would spend some words upon that business, if you would grant the time.
At your kindest leisure.
If you shall cleave to my consent, when 'tis, it shall make honor for you.
So I lose none in seeking to augment it, but still keep my Balkan franchise and allegiance clear. I shall be counseled.
Good. Repose the while.
Thanks, sir. The like to you.
Go, bid thy mistress when my drink is ready. She striketh on the bell. Get thee to bed. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I have thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain? I see thee in form as palpable as this which I now draw. Thou marshallest me the way I was going, and such instrument I was to mine. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What has quenched them hath given me fire. Hark, peace. It was the owl that screeched, the fatal bellman. Who gives the Stearns good night? He is about it. The doors are open, and the surfeit grooms do mock their charge of snores. I have drugged their possets, that death and nature do contend about them, whether they live or die.
Who's there? What ho?
Alack, I'm afraid they have awakened, and 'tis not done. The attempt and not the deed confounds us. Hark, I laid the daggers ready. He could not miss him. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done. My husband?
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
Aye.
Hark, who lies in the second chamber?
Donalbain.
This is a sorry sight.
Foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
There's one did laugh and sleep, and one cried murder, that they did wake each other. I stood and heard them, but they did say their prayers and addressed them again to sleep.
There are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless you, and amen the other, as they had not seen me with these hangman's hands. Listening their fear, I could not say amen, when they did say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could I not pronounce amen? I had most need of blessing, and amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after these ways so. It will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, Sleep no more! Macbeth does murder sleep. The innocent sleep. Sleep that knits up the raveled sleeve of care. The death of each day's life. Sore labor's bath. Balm of hurt minds. Great nature's second course. Chief nourisher in life's feast.
What do you mean?
Scylla cried, Sleep no more! To all the house. Glamis hath murdered sleep, and therefore Calder shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? Why, worthy Thane, you do unbend yourself to think so brain sickly of these things. Go get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hands. Why did you bring the dagger from the place? You must lie it there. Go, and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no more. I am afraid to think what I have done. Look on again, I dare not.
But who did bid thee join with us?
Macbeth. He needs our mistrust, since he delivers our offices and we have to do to the direction just.
Then stand with us. The west it glimmers with some streaks of day. Now spurs the later traveler apace to gain the timely inn, and here approaches the subject of our watch.
Hark, I hear horses.
Give us a light there, Ho.
'Tis he then.
The horses go about.
About a mile now. As they do usually, they here to the palace gate make it their walk.
A light, a light.
'Tis he.
Stand it!
It will be rain tonight.
Let it not come down.
Oh, treachery! Fly, good Fleance, fly, fly! Thou mayest revenge, O slave.
Who did strike out the boy?
Was not the way?
There's but one down. The sun is fled.
We have lost best half of our fare.
Well, let's away and say how much is done.
You know your own degrees. Sit down. At first and last, the hearty welcome.
Thanks
Thanks,
to
Your
you,
Majesty.
my lord.
Ourself will mingle society and play the humble host. Our hostess keeps her state, but in best time we will require her welcome.
Pronounce it for me, sir, to all our friends. For my heart speaks, they are welcome.
See, they encounter with their hearts thanks. Both sides are even. I'll sit in the midst. Be large in mirth, and on we'll drink a measure the table round. There's blood upon thy face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
Ah, 'tis better with thee than without than he within. Is he dispatched?
My lord, his throat is cut. That I did for him.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats, yet he's good. That did like for Fleance. If thou didst, thou art the non-prial.
Most royals, Fleance's skates.
Then comes my fit again. I had else been perfect, whole as the marble, founded as the rock, as broad and general as the casing air. But now I am cabined, cribbed, confined, bound into saucy doubts and fears. But Banquo safe?
Aye, my good lord, safe in the ditch he bides, with 20 trench gashes on his head, the least a debt to nature.
Thanks for that. There the grown serpent lies, the worm that's fled hath nature that in time will venom breed. No teeth for the present, get thee gone, tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer. The feast is sold that is not often vouched. While 'tis a making, 'tis given with welcome. To feed were best at home, from thence the sauce to meat is ceremony. Meeting were bare without it.
Sweet remembrance, sir. Now good digest win on appetite, and health on both.
May it please your majesty sit.
Here had we now our country's honor roof, for the grace person of our Banquo peasant, who may I rather challenge for unkindness than pity for mischance.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise. Please, your highness, to grace us with your royal company.
The table's full.
Here's a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Right here, sir. What moves your majesty?
Which of you have done this?
What, sir?
Thou canst not say I didn't. Never shake thy gory locks at me!
Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you, keep seat. The fit is momentary. Upon a thought, you will be well again. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one, that dare look on that which would appall the devil!
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see there, behold, look, how say you? Why, what care I? If you canst nod, speak too. If the charnel house and our graves must send those that we bury back, our monuments shall be the malls of kites.
What, quite unmanned in folly?
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie, for shame.